Hey everyone, hopefully you can hear me and you can see video and all that kind of stuff. We're about to officially start the LDO 0.2 stream. Just let me know if audio sounds good and you can hear my voice clearly and loudly. I'm excited to get back to this build for sure. Hopefully my mic is not too far away or anything like that. We are going to be building the Z axis today and putting some feet on and possibly doing the X axis as well. I'm hoping this is a good stream, like 2.5 hours, something like that, hopefully. So if anyone can confirm that audio is working and everything looks good. We're gonna, I've kind of just started to get the lead screw nut installed here on my kirigami bed. So we're gonna actually get that installed, just the bottom nut at least, and then we'll do the anti-backlash once we install the Z. There, I'll bump this up just a little bit. Let me know if that helps a bit. Hey Stefan3D, welcome from Romania. Awesome. What time is it for you in Romania? It's 2 p.m. for me, so it's probably a crazy time for you. Is there what do people prefer for live streams? Saturday or Sundays? I do have a bit more time on Sundays, but I know there are a couple other people who stream on Sunday, like Steve Builds and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see what people think about Sunday streams versus Saturday. But yeah, we are going to go ahead and install the Z motor and that type of thing. So let's go ahead and get the other bolt in here for the Z mount. Saturday is better for general, I think. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'm always curious on what days work for everyone best type thing. So I can definitely make Saturdays work most of the time, but I do have a LAN party that takes place every 4 weeks on a Saturday. So yesterday was my LAN party, so that's why I had to schedule this stream for today. So there's our lead screw nut installed there on my kirigami bed mount. So that's pretty straightforward. I will do the anti-backlash once we install the actual lead screw itself. So Z-axis lead screw nut, we have done that. Yeah, so LAN parties like when a bunch of people gather in one place and play video games and using like a wired connection so everyone's in the same room and chatting and stuff like that. So I have some friends come over actually in this office and we play like Fortnite and games like that. So I do that once a month essentially. Okay, we don't need to do this. Preload more nuts. Okay, so we need to flip this upside down. Let's hope we don't lose any nuts. Go slowly here. Let our bed fall. So we need to preload 3 nuts here and 3 nuts here. Hopefully everyone's weekend's going well. So let's just preload these. I'm still unclear if I'm using the right nuts, if I'm supposed to be using like the printed insert nuts or I'm supposed to be using these. I mean, it probably doesn't matter entirely. I have some printed holders printing on my X1 right now too, so if I do run out of these nuts, I can actually use the other normal hex nuts with the holder if I do run out. So these can fall out, but they're super handy because I can put them into the frame without disassembling the printer. So it's nice that the LDO kit comes with that. I don't know if the Cybor or any other kits come with both type of nuts. So we need to do 3 more on the other side, it looks like. I'm assuming these are for like side panels and such. I need to preload 3 and 4 on the back. I think it's an awesome printer. I think that, again, Bamboo is really pushing other manufacturers to get their act together. I would really like to buy one, but if I'm going to buy another Bamboo printer, I want ABS functionality just because I'm starting to do more 3D printer builds and stuff like that, and I would like to have 2 printers printing out ABS that I can just like click go and then not worry about them. The A1 Mini is an awesome printer for beginners. It would be nice if it was 200 by 200, but like Creality and companies like that need to get their act together. Creality, I don't know, how many Ender 3 printers does Creality actually sell? Like, is it over 5 or 10 or like it's ridiculous? Here, I'll try a little bit more. Hopefully that helps a little bit there. Grathidot, welcome. So yeah, I really like the A1 Mini. I think it's gonna make other manufacturers get their act together. I'm pretty excited for the new FL Sun printer coming out. FL Sun is releasing a new Delta printer at the end of the month. I'm very curious as to what improvements they're going to make to the V400, because the V400 is already a pretty fast clipper Delta, but obviously they have another printer coming out, so I'm very curious to see what happens with that printer. So I'm very excited on that. It'd be awesome if FL Sun sends me one for review. That'd be really cool, but they did send me a Super Racer, which I'm very grateful for, and it was a really nice printer. But I think the Super Racer is like, it's their outdated printer now. I think 4 is in there now. Okay, so 3, 3, 3, and 4 should be good. I appreciate the donation, Graphidos. Delta printer, I was curious to see any Core XY. Yeah, I mean, FL Sun is like the Delta manufacturer, right? So judging by their teaser like image of the printer over a like blanket or whatever on their website, it looks like another Delta. It'd be cool if they made a Core XY one, but for me, it has to be Saturday today. It's a fluke. Okay, so Saturday again. Okay, awesome. So yeah, it'd be cool if FL Sun branched out to other printers, but preloading more nuts. Okay. So 3 M3 nuts here. Or is this double checking? There's 3 here. I'm going to just assume this is a double check. Because I have 3 and I have 3 and I have 3. And like I say, I can add these ones on the fly. So I'm going to just assume that that's good. I've got 3 there, I've got 3 there, I've got 3 there. So I'm assuming that's good. Next few steps will install the feet, doing so, blah, blah, blah. I think this is just to confirm that we have all the nuts. It's just, yeah. Let's go here. I've got 2 nuts. I've got 4, I've got 3. And I think I have... Oh, I don't think I need that 1 here. I had a Super Racer and put a lot of mods in to make it like a V400, but in the end, I sell it and buy a bamboo. Yeah, I get that for sure. The bamboo is still like just a really nice tool to have for printing that you don't have to worry about, that type of thing. I'd rather Sunday. Okay, perfect. Thanks for the input. Hey, Rest Prince, welcome. At work every 4 weeks, no Saturday stream. Yeah, so I'll do Saturday streams going forward. And then, yeah, every 4th one, it'll be a Sunday stream. All the high-speed printing stuff is cool. But in my opinion, if companies get into budget high-temp printers, peak and so on. Yeah, well, Rag, that would be pretty neat too. I can't say that I need really high-temp printers, but I do have a car YouTube channel. And I would like to print out some 3D prints for cars. So it would be nice to print high temp filaments for under, like in the engine bay and stuff like that. So it could be awesome to have an inexpensive printer that can print high temp filaments for cars and stuff like that. Because I do want to do a lot of 3D printing with cars on my car channel. Government does not want... Yeah, that could be also. No comment on the guns. 4 M3 nuts in these. Yep, I do have those as well. Just on the one side though, I think. I think that's just for the handle. Okay, feet time. Finally, we get to put the feet on. There's some retail printers with achieving heat out there. Yeah, Cutie, or Cheaty, however you say it, they have chamber heaters and stuff. I have 4 Raspberry Pi 4s now, thank God. I'm almost finished with the Everest design tool head next to my joints are pretty hard to design, especially since I'm trying to fit. Oh, okay, yeah, it's definitely hard to fit like a really good build area in such a small exterior dimension. I know how that is, certainly. All right, we'll get my fire hazard soldering iron heating up here so we can do some heat sets. High chamber temps need different wires, belts, grease. Yeah, a lot of factors involved with high temp printers for sure. I definitely don't know much about peak or any sort of print filaments like that. That's this. So I need 1 here, 1 here. Got my rubber feet. Another thing that was funny after the release of the A1 Mini. I can't bamboo for this because my opinion of bamboo wasn't computers like us to print on the ender. I have seen, I forget what like Maker Faire it was at, but Creality is coming out with like a more sleek Cartesian printer, maybe to compete with bamboos. But like Creality should only sell like 2 Ender 3s. Like you don't need 15 different versions like Neo, Neo Max, Ender 3 S1, Ender 3 Pro, like all this stuff. It's so confusing. And they're all the same printer. I'm not a Bamboo fanboy, but I want a consumer printer to work. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I'm kind of a Bamboo fanboy. I love their products. Their constant updates, their slicer's amazing. I have like 1,000 hours or over 1,000 hours on my X1 Carbon, and it's been perfect. Peak is super expensive. Yeah. More demanding means more people start making it. Okay, we'll let this heat up a little bit more. I need some M3x10 button head. M3x10 button head. Perfect. I think it's Peak that you use for like automotive stuff, right? Because it's got crazy high temp and chemical resistance. Yeah, I seen the Gigastorm, Elgu Gigastorm. I don't really know about that one. I appreciate the support. It all helps. Every little bit helps for the channel. High temp nylon. Okay, high temp nylon would be cool too. And we need a heat set on the side. Will the engineer and automated decide not to melt plastic? Oh, cool. That's a pretty cool industry to be in for sure. Put this heat set in. Okay. So we have two heat sets there, and I need to mount one of the feet with one of these guys. Yeah, definitely put your designs on GitHub or printables or something like that for sure. The more options people have out there is always better. There we go, 1 foot. Then front 2. I might even have printed out the wrong. I think I'm missing a foot. I think there's 1 foot that has the reverse Bowden holder on it. I don't think I have that one. Hey, Canrog, no worries. All good, all good. Okay, so let's put this heat set in. I think there's a foot that I'm supposed to have that has like a hole in it for the Bowden thing. And I don't know. I don't know if I printed that out, so I might have to get a print going on my bamboo. I don't remember seeing that in the printed parts. Well, Algu launch. I don't think that printer will be, how I say, viable. Yeah. So I got this one and I got this one. So we'll just do these two for now, because I think I am missing. Yeah, I'm missing this one foot, Bowden tube hole. The rear right foot has an extra hole that will hold the reverse Bowden tube to guide filament from the spool into the printer. And I don't have this part for some reason. I did not print it out, but I can queue that up. I don't know why I didn't print the Bowden tube one. Let me go get that queued up on my bamboo so that I have it. Turn this off. Printing. Foot accent logo, foot left, foot right, front, left, inlet? Nope. Rear skirt. Front, foot, front left, foot, front right, foot rear left inlet. I don't know what ones these are here. Okay, I found it. So I need this guy. Range. I will be right back. I just got to get some parts off my X1. Okay. I really don't think these parts are going to help me at all, but I got to print that 1 foot out. ABS, slice, print. Okay, we have that 1 part printing. Sorry about that. Okay. Working on. Okay, so let's put on the feet here. 3x10s. How long that's going to take? That print should only take like 20 minutes or something like that, so. Oh yeah, you're reprinting. What was wrong with the Bamboo Eva mod loophole? Did it just print incorrectly, or? All right. Got those feet. So I got 3 feet done. Missing the Bowden hole foot, but we're printing that out. So I'll have to come back to it. Prepare 1 end stop switch. Yeah, I can't do that because I don't have that part. Okay, so we need to put this like this. And this part goes on like this with 4 M3x40s. M3x40. I had the holes for the bolt heads high. It sits low in the carriage. Oh, okay. Alright, so this will thread into here. I should line up my nuts first, I guess. So this needs 2 of these nuts, which I do have in here. They're not flipped around correctly though. There we go. This one needs to be rotated. Go. Do you want to make a live stream with me after receiving? I have also a very small YouTube channel. I'd be honored to hang out with you during live stream. Send me a DM on Discord, Stefan, and we can chat about it for sure. Okay, so let me line these up. These might be a bit finicky to line up, I don't know. What bolts do these need? M3x10, M3x10, M3x10. Okay, can we get these through? trying to get this TFT screen to work on my Raspberry Pi 4. I've been there. TFT screens, depending on the manufacturer, you know, you got to do different things to get them to work and stuff. Sometimes it can be pretty annoying for sure. I know how that is. See if I can get these to thread in. Okay, I need to take this out. Still look pretty good. Podcast would be cool. Yeah, if I had time. Barely have time to do YouTube and live streams, let alone podcast. Okay, I don't think that these are going in like I want them to. Oops. Can I get these two? I can see where I wanted the slide-in nuts so that these would attach better. No. Doing some rearranging on my place soon. Might give me more time. Oh, nice. My bedroom convert into workshop. I might convert the entire apartment. Oh, that'd be a good workshop for sure. Okay, well, I'm gonna just ignore this for the time being, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's tricky for those nuts to grab for the ones that I used. So I'll have to get those ones sorted out at a different time. That's not a big deal, I can easily do that. Okay, I don't know why that closed. All right, so let's find our place again here on the manual. Okay, I've done the motor pods. Done all that. Okay, spin this around. The apartment is mostly not used. Oh, nice. So you can just have the whole apartment as a workshop. That's cool. Okay. So. All right, so for the feet parts that I do have the feet all mounted. M2 by 10 self-tapping. This right now. And 2 by 10 self-tap. Got my feet accents. All right, so I can put these in. I'm like 120 subs away, so there is going to be a 10K live stream for sure, and I'm going to have a surprise on that live stream, hopefully. So yeah, 10K live stream really soon. I'm 120 subs away from that. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm super excited. I didn't realize these were mirrored, I guess. Did I print out the right ones? I think I did. Can't wait, 10K is a nice round. Yep, 10K is a pretty big milestone. I didn't think I'd ever come close to 10K. But yeah, I'm going to... for everyone who's on the live stream here, I'll let you guys know I'm going to be giving away a Panda Mini printer on live stream. So I'm going to... I will ship it within North America. If someone outside North America wins, I will work with you on, you know, something of equivalent value, or I'll figure something out. But I am going to give away a Panda Mini on live stream, on 10K live stream. It is very possible I'll give away a Cappy as well. So definitely will be a cool live stream for sure. Yeah, you'll definitely get to 500 Canrog. No problems. Just keep uploading content and no issues. So yeah, the 10K live stream will be pretty fun. I want to definitely give back to my community and you know, do some giveaways and stuff like that. And I have I have two Panda Minis, technically a third one almost. So I have no issues with giving away one. No, it's going to be a fully assembled Panda Mini. Probably the one I build on stream. I will ship that within North America, or if it's someone in like Europe or someone that wins it, I will figure out like a dollar amount for them to purchase the parts for a Panda Mini or something like that. So because I know shipping's not going to be fun. Okay, lead screw. And yeah, hopefully I can do like LDO kit giveaway or stuff like that. So yeah, there might be definitely some options that I have. Those are four. It's it'll be pretty fun for sure. But yeah, I want to do some more giveaways in the future and stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned for sure. All right, so we can put on the Z mount. Direction of the motor does not matter. Use whatever makes sense for your electronics layout. Okay, we're just gonna attach it like so. But yeah, definitely we'll do some kit giveaways and stuff like that. Button head, 3x6 button head. It won't be the last time I do a giveaway or something like that. So, Nebula Printing, hello, welcome. There's 3 of these. Jason gets done with the kit so we can start on other stuff. Yeah, I have to get with Jason and update the bill of materials and stuff, I think, just to confirm everything. But I think we're pretty close to get that kit finalized. So I will be messaging in the LDO Rook chat, Canrog, and we can get that stuff finished off. But yeah, I'm hoping that it'll be pretty awesome for people in like Europe and stuff to be able to buy a Rook kit, and the LDO kit's going to be really awesome. Okay, so the LDO v0.2 kit comes with a Teflon lead screw, so you do not have to lubricate this. So this goes like this. I don't quite know what I'm doing with this wire yet, but we'll put it up here for now. Okay. Okay, so I do need to install the anti-backlash as well. Sorry, Teagan Engineering. I apologize if I missed your missed your hello. I put my projects on hold for a bit, concentrating on the TOT drive at the moment. You can set up a separate chat for Panda stuff. Okay, so we have to get the anti-backlash nut ready. Which is this. And then put our lead screw in place here. Tegan, right? I'm saying that right? Tegan? Hopefully I'm not butchering that. There we go. I do believe I got that in place. So we just threaded that into place. And what is in the way here? Oh yeah, my screws. Okay. Let's just pull this down here. This is going to be fun to install. Oh, I think I put the nuts in the wrong spot. Which is fine, because I can take these out. Awesome, okay, perfect. Alright, let's get these nuts out of here. I put them on the wrong... Oh no, there's two on each side, okay. Alright, so let's slide this over. Okay, so I need to line these nuts up. Just thread this. I'm sure this is going to be really fun to get these to attach with the panel in the way. Yeah, I should have printed out. Bye, Stefan 3D. Okay, yeah, so... I should have used different nuts for the inserts because these are, oh, yeah, I think these are 8s. How can we put those nuts in? I maybe could go with the slightly longer one. Let's try M3x10s just for this part. Where's my M3x10? M3x30. 8, 6, 12, M3x10. Oh, it's way more complicated. This is my second V0 build, and yeah, they're massively more complicated for sure. There's no doubt about that. Way more involved, and I mean, yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, it's different, right? Okay, so that did grab, because yeah, it's definitely a fun build though. But yeah, it's night and day difference from a rook. A rook is like so simple compared to this for sure. This is very involved and you have to kind of figure some things out as you go. I should have printed out some nut holders and used those instead of these other nuts. So like I printed out a lot of these like little capped nut holder things, so you can put an M3 nut in there and it will slide into the extrusion. And I think I would have had a much easier time. I should have used way more of those, but not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. So make sure that this runs nice and smooth. So let's flip this back up. So many other nuts fell out. All right. So, yeah, this is perfect. There's no binding. Works excellent. Okay, so just want to make sure that I tighten these down just a bit. Yeah, both the Rook and Rook 2020 are so much easier to build.
Wow, I got a little fish.
Much easier to build. But our Z is nice and smooth here, absolutely no binding whatsoever. So that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I shouldn't have used these slide-in nuts. I think it was the wrong call, because they fall out really easily and they're very difficult to screw into. So I should have been using like the M3 nut holders and not using these. So, and I don't have any in there. But let's try and these should slide in. I'm going to be doing a lot of comparison videos. I don't think there's a really massive speed difference stock. I mean, the Rook 2020 and Rook are meant to print PLA, and they will print PLA usually quicker than the V0 because of cooling, right? They have better cooling on the tool head. And that, like I say, that's stock for stock, I'm saying. But the V0 is meant to print ABS primary. So they're very different printers. But I do want to do, the whole point of me building this is so I can compare. And I can let people know like what the actual differences are between them. So now I guess I should have put that in on the other side first. Okay, so let's see if we can get this nut in. Yeah, so I definitely want to do some videos comparing the two. They're both awesome printers. And I am just going to do a comparison video, not like a true versus video. I just want to compare it so people can make a choice, make an informed decision on what's better, right? But yeah, it's not so cut and dry on which printer's faster or which printer prints better. Honestly, the print quality is going to be the same. Tegan Engineering, well, thank you for... Green is my favorite color, so I try to use it as much as I can. Okay. Z motor is completely installed. It's almost done. It's like 5 minutes away from finishing, so we'll have the proper leg there printed. Okay, so this all looks good. I do need to fix a couple things. These nuts are going to be annoying to thread into, these slide-in nuts. But if I use M3x12s instead of 10s, it works. So I might have to buy some M3x12 because I don't really want to take the frame apart. But we'll see. Yeah, lead screws on, alignment of the backlash nut. Our motor and lead screw assembly is in line with our nut backlash. There's excess room available. Yeah, that's good. It looks nice and straight in the extrusions. There's no binding. Now we can do the x-axis. Yeah, T again, right? Okay, so I probably should leave this for now. We got to do some heat sets for our x-carriage or x-axes. So I need these parts, I believe. Later, Stefan 3D. Okay, so this one, most likely gonna need these. I still have to 3D print all of everything from the extruder as well. I only have the front of the extruder, but I don't think we'll get to the extruder today. Heat this up. Oh yeah, check you later, Kenrog. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah. Okay, so, and we're going to need bearings, which, are they in here? I actually don't know where the bearings are for this guy. Excuse me. Okay, so, where are my bearings? Here we go. No, like a cable tie and like, oh, tie gen. Sorry, tie gen. Okay, this is pretty hot, and we are doing this one right now. Okay. So there's that. Perfect. Okay. Tie gen. Yeah, it was messing that up. Okay, so another heat set here. Oh, midterms. Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Russ Prince. Good luck on your midterms. All right, so those are all in. And then we need, which piece? This piece is going to go on here somehow. Oh, okay. So we need M3 by 25. M3 by 25. It's probably still in the box. 6. 50. 30. 3 by 25. I know bamboo's good, just like open source too much. Yeah, I can see that. I get it. I like the heat of the enclosure with the heat from the bed at least 10 minutes. Yeah, heat soaking, definitely a lot of people prefer to heat soak for sure. Okay, so we're going to put in our M3 by 25s here so we can do our bearing stacks. And then, oh, do I need more spacers? Uh-oh. I think oh no, I got spacers. Okay, phew. I got the spacers, okay. But I do need washers or shims. So we need 2 shims. Then we need bearing stack. 2 shims, bearing stack. 2 shims. There goes a shim. And then we need a spacer, which thankfully I do have printed. Okay, doing 2 bearing stacks, or 2 bearings, 2 washers, spacer. And on this back one, we need the spacer. Spacer. 2 shims. And then 2 bearings. Okay, that's 2 shims, bearing, bearing, and then 2 shims again. No, I'm literally just building this to compare with the Rook and Panda Mini. I want to do a lot of videos comparing this with the Panda Mini and the Rook printers. That's really the only reason why I have this. I don't need the ABS functionality in this size because I have Panda Minis. I've got a bunch of Panda Mini printers that I can use. Okay, and then this. Let's see if we can get this orientation right. Goes on like this. Okay. And yeah, I want to thank LDO for basically giving me this at no charge. They supported this build. So they are responsible for getting me this v0.2. And yeah, it's just going to be for YouTube content so that I can compare it, do some video comparisons and stuff. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. So yeah, there's one of our X carriages with bearings. So there's one. I'm assuming we'll do the other one. Oh yeah, we need a M3x10 self-tapper to go in there too. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to do content that people are wanting and that's interesting. And I do get a lot of videos on, you know, what's better, the Rook or V0, or what's better, the Panda Mini or the V0.2, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I definitely want to give people content that interests them. Yeah, we should do the heat sets for this. So it's 2. Hey, 3D Experiments, welcome. Good. Okay. Make sure that these are nice and flat. Yeah, I totally forgot that the time change happened today. I woke up and I was definitely surprised. M3x25s. Appreciate it, Stefan 3D. Yeah, I imagine it's late for you for sure. Okay, so this. Flip it over and okay, so we need 2 washers. Two bearings, 2 washers, And then a spacer. Oops. What type of video do you best? Any tips on what people like to watch? Shoot. So the best way to find out is you can go into your YouTube studio. Tygen, go into your YouTube studio, and there's like a tab on the side that you can search like what people are searching for. It's mostly Core XY printers, like best Core XY 3D printer, that kind of thing. That's what people are searching for. Core XY printers in general are super, super hot. That's like one of the most searched topics. It's Core XY 3D printer, best 3D printer, fast 3D printer, that type of thing. So, but at the same time too, you know, I do believe in just keep uploading videos consistently and your channel will grow. And, you know, don't worry about the numbers right now. Just kind of have fun, do the content that you want to do, and the rest will follow. I definitely got to 2,500 subscribers just doing, you know, Delta printers and stuff like that. So, okay, so we're good there. So we can attach this now. Flip it over and tighten it down. Yeah, I do like Polymaker's ASA for sure. It's quite nice. It prints very well. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so let's double check. This is good. Yep. Put in the spacer correctly, and we will do a threaded or a self-tapping to finish it off. There we go. Make sure this is all nice and tight. There we go. There's our other X joint. Now we need to install it into an A extrusion. So I have my A extrusion right here labeled for me. This doesn't have any holes in it, so it doesn't matter what orientation. And I do have my linear rail for it somewhere. There we go. I still have to lube this up. So this is a Highwind. This is a genuine Highwind rail that comes with the LDO kit. And I need my backer too. Don't know where. Oh, there it is. After reaching 1K subs, I reach out to some manufacturers to make some content. Polymaker was the only one to respond back. Yeah, Polymaker is really awesome to support small channels. I definitely, they're a good company to support small channel stuff in 3D for sure. Big Tree Tech is also really good too. Yeah, I want to see if my printer's cooled down so I can take it off the build plate here. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, missing foot, printed and done. So let's heat that up again so we can put the heat sets in there. Let's see where we were at. Okay, so we have our foot. We even need to put a bearing and stuff in here. Interesting. Okay. So I need the tie again, probably, I don't know, maybe another 20, 30 minutes. For this, I used Polymaker Green and Isan White ABS for this build. Why is there a hole in the desktop? Hole in the desktop. Oh, it's for cables to run through. Because this is a computer desk. A crappy one at that. I think that's probably the only heat set we have to do on this. All right, so mount the foot with M3x10, M3x10. Where did those go? Right here. Yeah, it works. It's not my favorite, but it does function. So I'll take it. It's very wobbly though. It's not very sturdy. All right, so there's our foot. Need to tighten that just a bit more. There we go. Apparently more. There we go. Okay, now I need to find all the guts that go in this inside here. 5 individual pieces shown on the left. Okay, so where are those parts? I want to say they would be in here. That's my BMG stuff. It's not that. This looks just like BMG stuff. Okay, so it's not in that box. I don't think it's in here. What's in this? I don't think it's in there. I just need to check my other boxes quick here. Umbilical kits. Switch, button collets. Okay. Oops. All right. Did you hear about the 3D Power Basic filament I received a spool from a friend? Till now. Champ here in Europe has the same price. Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of that filament. 3D Power. I definitely have not heard of that brand. Okay, there's our bearing. Micro switch. Self-tapping screw. Okay, so we are using, so it says to take off the rubber piece because we don't use that. So it looks like the blue piece goes in to there. Metal locking ring, that part, and then a bearing. Okay. So I think I put that in here. Okay. And then we need to put in a MR85 bearing, which I assume is this. MR85 bearing. So that is going to actuate, so that bearing will actuate the end stop when there's no filament. And we can thread in our touch and end stop. What was your first printer self-designed? No, my first printer was, oh gee, what was my first printer? My first printer was actually 10 years ago. It was a MakerBot Replicator 2. Was my first printer, was a MakerBot Replicator 2. And then I built a Prusa i3 clone, I believe. I had like an Affinia Up printer, I think it was called, or Affinia A1 Plus or something like that. I don't remember what. That was like an ABS one. Then I was out of 3D printing for a little bit, and then I got like a JG Aurora. I had a longer, like a longer S1 or something like that. I've definitely owned a lot of random printers. And then I just started making my own. All right, so we should be good to install this now. Put this blue, I believe this blue collet goes in here. Yeah, my first DIY printer was my own design. I just used some like leftover parts. Okay, so this is going to go like this. Is that right? Yeah, I guess these have flat surfaces on the side, I guess. It's M3x40. Okay, so put Put this in. There we go. And I do have a foot, but it looks like it is the wrong one. But it will still work. Where is my self-tapping? This is the wrong accent piece, but it'll still work completely fine. Just one screw instead of two. It's just an accent part. It'll be okay. There we go. 4 feet all installed. And then I guess filament just goes in through there. Okay, we did all that, did all that, did all that. We did that, we did that. Right, so we need to install our X-rail, but first I need to lubricate this. All right, so I am going to put some lube on my Highwind X-rail that comes with the kit. All right, we lubed that all up. So let's set that over there and we'll very gently slide this on. Do not want any of the ball bearings to come out. Looks good. There we go. So when I built my first LDO v0.1 kit, I found that my MGN 7X rail was kind of wobbly, like it wasn't up to the task of the holding up the tool head. So LDO now has Highwind rails, and these have like a nice preload to them, and they're very, very nice rails. So that's on there, and we can do that. So we need to preload 2 M3 nuts. Okay. This needs M2 by 6. M2 by 6, which is these guys. Looks like it wants us to put these in all of the holes here. I'm not tightening anything down yet because we do need to center this. I have my tool here. Yeah, Tygen Engineering. I'm trying to get away from cheap linear rails now. I've been ordering Berserker rails from West 3D. They're very, very nice. I don't think you need to go full high wind rails, but some quality rails will definitely help your printer for sure. So we need 25 millimeters on each side. I need my calipers. We'll set this to 25. I think I can fit 2 in there. No. So we will put this at 25. Like that. And then put on my centering print here. We can start tightening this down pretty good here. Yeah, they work. Cheap rails definitely do still work. But it's a good place to spend money if you can. Depends on the goals for your printer too, I guess. All right, looks like we got all of our M2s in. Just gonna make sure they're nice and tight. Tygen Engineering, bye. Thanks for checking out the stream. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay. All right, there we go. Be careful not to let that slide off. And then we need to preload 2 nuts on each side. So am I going to use these slide-in nuts? It doesn't really look like there's enough room for any other type. So I guess I'm just going to slide in these guys here. Okay, so we'll put those in. preload two M3 nuts on the back. So I am going to use these little nut holders, and I'm going to use all of these all these M3 hex nuts that I have now, because I should have been using these in the whole time, it seems. I guess that wasn't clear, or I missed that. But these should just go in like so. So yeah, these are just like little nut holders. I should have probably been using these. So they go in the back. So we'll slide these in. Yeah. So you can see here, let's just take these out. You can see here it holds it in nice, and the height is much closer to the top, so you can bolt stuff onto it. I should have been using those on the frame. I might have to disassemble some of the frame off of live stream, but that's okay. Okay, so is it one on each side? Two there. Okay, yeah, it's two on the top. I see. M3 by 12s. Okay, those should be fine. And then it's two on the back. Let's grab another one of those. Grab another one of these. These can be kind of tricky to put into their parts here, but oops. There we go. Another nut in there, and we will slide this into the back too. There we go. Okay. So we need to attach these carriages on the end. We're going to flip this up. This goes like this. Okay, so we need our two M3 slide-in nuts here. So we're just going to try to get these lined up with the holes on this part. Which will probably be a bit tricky to do, but I'm going to use my Allen to center these in. I think I got them perfect. So these are M3 by 12s that we have to put in. If I remember correct, there was something, PCB style mounting. So this one, Stefan 3D, this one uses stainless steel backers for the linear rails. I think Cybor uses PCBs to mount the rails, and I think a couple people had them stripping. I don't know if they fixed that or not. But the LDO kit uses stainless steel backers for mounting the linear rails. Go. That's on. We can tighten this up. Oh, do not tighten. Okay, so we're going to leave these loose. So we can do some fine-tune adjustments once we bolt it on. So we got that one on. And then this guy is next. So we're going to need 2 more M3x12s. Again, I'm going to try to align these with the holes using my Allen. The one is too far in. Okay, so we will take our M3x12s. I think they might have fixed I think Cybor might have fixed the PCB ones and they do work better, but you got to be very gentle with the Cybor ones. I know ModBot had some issues. Yeah, be very, very gentle with the PCB ones in the Cybor kit. All right, perfect. Those lined up and they actually got in. So there's our X. So check your work. This is left. Did I put these in right? Oh. Yep, that's correct. And then that's correct. Yep, that looks good. Okay, we gotta flip this over now. Hopefully nuts don't fall out. Finally have the V0 on its feet. Not very well, but it's on it. Why is it so... I don't know why it's not sitting level. I must have something under one of the feet. Anyways, so we are going to mount this onto here. Yep. Yes. Spread them outwards. M2x6 FHC. 2x6. All right, so take this, put so I'm not tightening anything up yet with these. We're just getting them started into the carriages. I will most likely have to take all of this apart. We'll see. Because I got to put some nuts in the extrusion, some better nuts, I think. But we'll see how it goes. There we go. All right. So that is our X carriage. So I'm going to tighten these pieces up on the bottom here. There we go. And then we need to push this all the way back. I need to take these stoppers off. So we're going to push this all the way back so that this gets nice and parallel. And then we can finally tighten those down wherever my Allen is. So we're just going to push this back. Then we can tighten these down. Very nice and smooth, no binding at all. So make sure these are nice and snugged up. Nice and flat at the back. Hey, Additive Adam, welcome. Perfect. All right, so I still need to tighten the bottom ones. And why is this so uneven here? What am I resting on? Hey, Steve Vilds, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So let's flip this up. Okay. Hey, Steve, did you use... So I think I foolishly used all of these for my extrusions, but I was supposed to probably use hex nuts with backers like this. So I might have to just use longer M3 for my bolting into the side. Like instead of 10s or 8s, I'll use 10s instead of 8s. Instead of 10s, I'll use 12s. But I think I was not supposed to use like the slide-in style for everything, but not a big deal. Right, I need to get these bottom ones attached. Like the square nuts, okay. I think that's M3 by 12s. And 10. Yeah, I'll have to figure out which ones I want to actually. I mean, I've already pre-installed all of them, so like I say, I might just use longer M3s so that they work with the slide-in tight, but not the end of the world. I should have maybe paid more attention. This. That looks okay. I don't know. What's the bottom one supposed to be? I should have probably got these ones started beforehand. M3 by 12. Oh yeah, it is M3 by 6, that's why. M3 by 6 on the bottom. Where are my M3 by 6? 3 by 8. Don't need M3 by 6. I'm going to have to use my flashlight so that I can make sure the nut's lined up there. There we go. So M3 by 6. There we go. All right, X carriage is all sorted. Done that, did that. Now we can put our beams on. So let's gently flip this over so no nuts fall out, hopefully. There we go. I definitely have something wonky with my feet. Okay, so that's nice and smooth. perfectly straight. So B extrusions, which I believe these are B, yes. So we're going to preload 3 nuts on each side, and then these guys go in there. I don't know for the life of me why my feet are not level, but anyways. All right, so we need to preload some nuts. So I'm going to use more of these because these little nut holders are quite nice. Okay, so there's one. These don't have any holes on them. Nope, so it doesn't matter where I put these. Put these in the... Oops. This one not all the way down. Yeah, I really have no clue what's up with my feet. I don't know why it's not. Need 3 of these. But yeah, this is like, I'm pretty sure nothing's underneath these. I don't have a clue as to why it's not sitting level. I'll have to look at that after the stream. Okay. So there's another preloaded one in there. All right, so that is on the outside, so we can pop these in like so. And M3 by 10 goes in there, so let's get 3 more of these out. And we need M3 by 10s. 12, 8. Where did I put those? M3 by 10s. M2, M3 by 10. Oops. Okay, where is my... Why does this not want to go in? I don't like how that M3 is going into this extrusion, so let's take a look. Okay, one of the threads is just a little bit. There we go. That's better. If ever something doesn't thread in properly, just take it out and double check. You do not want to strip these or cross thread these or anything like that. You will not have a fun time, that's for sure. So make sure these threads are good. Yes, they are. I think I had a piece of plastic in the extrusion is probably what happened. Yeah, that's way better. So let's put this in. That one went in perfectly. Let's not paying attention and I put it in on the wrong angle. Flip that over so the M3 are on the outside. You really got to pay attention when you're building the V0 because you can definitely make mistakes pretty much anywhere. Now my M3 are on the outside. Let's okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah, I think we've been going for 2 hours so far, so I'll probably I'll probably end the stream here pretty soon. Man, those feet. Those feet are definitely bugging me, so I'm gonna have to fix that for sure. But this is looking very good. Appreciate it, Stefan. Yeah, we've had an awesome stream. I appreciate everyone hanging out and chatting with me, and it's been a fun, super fun stream for sure. Well. And the stream once the wiring is done. I don't think I will get that far. We are getting quite close, but I'm going to print out the skirts and like stuff like that. I need to print out the Raspberry Pi mount, all that kind of stuff. I have more stuff for the tool head that I have to print out. Um, you know, all those little things and stuff like that. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so there's another nut in there. Yeah, this has been a fun stream. I don't intend to build the whole printer on live stream. I do want this printer to be finished up and so I can start making videos on it and start comparing it to my Panda Mini printer and all that kind of stuff. So, are you using a bamboo hot end on this build? I would love to use one on this build, but I'm going to be using a Revo. LDO provides a Revo hot end with this kit, so I will be using the Revo. But maybe if I put Dragon Burner on here, I will change it over to the bamboo hot end. We'll see. Yeah, I did make sure that my nuts are on the outside this time. Oh, thanks, Stefan. Yeah, I really do enjoy hanging out with the community and just chatting, and yeah, I'm just going stock, right? Because the point of this printer is I want to compare this stock with a stock Rook and a stock Bamboo Mini. So I want this, how it comes out of the box, right? I want this to be a one-to-one comparison. What are you getting out of the box with each printer, right? So I'm going to just do stock for stock. Tighten these up. Yeah, if I'm going to do the bamboo hot end, I'm going to just go Dragon Burner because I want the cooling. Stealth Burner, like, you know, if I print stuff on this printer, it's probably going to be PLA. So I'm going to want the actual cooling of Dragon Burner. All right, so we have our top extrusions there. And then I printed out the Voron cam lock. I don't know, the Voron accent cam locks. So I'll probably have to just use a dab of glue to keep those in unless they get held in somehow with a screw in the top. I don't know. What else do we got here? Yeah, M3x10s. Good. So yeah, the next step would be running the belts. I do have the top tool head portion. What's good about the bamboo hot end? Taijin, it's just really good performance for the price. It's $30, and it's awesome performance, right? Like a Rapido or Revo or whatever, they're like $100, $120, like Canadian. And I'm cheap. That's way too much money. And the bamboo hot end will still do 25 millimeters squared, no problem. I can buy them in Canada. They have warehouses around the world. I can get them in like 2 days. They're very, very economical and have very good performance. So it's going to go like that. So that's, oh, we do need to do some heat sets for this. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, I probably want to, run belts. Okay. And then attach it to the linear rail. But we'll do the heat sets anyways. Yeah, price to performance can't be beat for the bamboo hot end. Yeah, one of these feet is like low or something like that, so we'll have to look at that. But appreciate it, Steph in 3D. Yeah, you basically stayed for the whole stream. I'm gonna start wrapping it up here, so I'll do 2 more heat sets and we'll kind of call it there. Very happy how this is going together. I have some things that I want to change. I got to figure out why my feet are being stupid. I must have them like oriented wrong or something stupid like that, and one's not sitting the correct height. And then, yeah, I need to figure out what I want to do with these slide-in nuts. If I'm going to just use longer M3s, that'll probably be okay. And then we'll go from there. Thanks, Stefan. Yeah, I will take a look. But yeah, we can do these 2 heat sets on here, and yeah, we got a good amount of progress on this printer done today. Like I say, I'm not going to build the whole printer on live stream. I'll probably like run the belts off camera and stuff like that, and I'll maybe save the wiring and electronics and flash and clipper for next live stream. Maybe we can get this pushing plastic. But we'll see. Just 2 heat sets. Get those nice and flush. I usually just set my soldering iron to like 450, and I just let it go, and it's perfect. I don't have any problems. So this is like a garbage Amazon. So yeah, I just set it to 450 and don't care. It's probably better to set like a little bit lower, but like I find if it's nice and hot, I'm just impatient, I guess, and. Oh, thanks so much, Stefan. I really appreciate it, Stefan 3D. Okay, so heat sets are in there. We've got our support removed, and yeah. That's 450C, Tygen. So that's probably where we're going to end the stream there. I have to fight with the feet not sitting level for whatever reason. And then, yeah, I'm probably going to run the belts I'm going to print out more of the tool head, stealth burner, mini stealth burner tool head. I want to get the skirts printed and ready. But yeah, we're going to be installing, what do we have after belts actually? Is it electronics? Yeah, so we're going to tension the motors, and we're going to be putting the bed on and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, cable chain for the Z. Yeah, and then print head will be next. So that should be pretty awesome. But appreciate everyone checking out the stream. It was a lot of fun. I'm very happy with the progress. Like I say, I'll get the belts ran, and then maybe I'll mount the bed. I mean, it's just 3 springs and bolts with our nuts on the bottom. And then we'll assemble the tool head probably on live stream and do a couple other things. But I'll try to do some more of the tedious stuff, off stream. That way we can get to the mounting the electronics, wiring it, and all that kind of stuff. So thanks again, everyone. Appreciate it. And we will be doing a stream next Saturday. It will be a Rook 2020 Mark I stream. We'll be finishing that up. And then the stream after that will be Panda Mini. So thanks, everyone. Thanks to LDO, Jason at LDO, for sending this out. Appreciate it. And yeah, thanks all for watching with me and chatting. Check y'all at the next stream.